the outside, Gulu City is a well-admired city, and yet to the common voters in Gulu, a lot more is still desired for.
In terms of money, oversight rolled up, underscored. Go to the division office, go to the city office. You can't find civil servant attendants.
I see a missing link. He was a very strong mayor in terms of qualification, in terms of business acumen, but it seems it's not resonating well, or you can't feel that heartbeat with the common person.
To those in position of leadership at the city, the current mayor has been about travels, unlike the previous mayor, who lobbied for what the city can gain in terms of partnership and development.
For the avoidance of doubt, a mayor who enjoys so much of travels than physically being with people, which was the orientation that the municipal had.
People are just busy scrambling for things that does not exist, that does not hold water, things that does not help the community.
At the face of the new election season, common and unlikely faces have come up to unseat the Lord Mayor, Okwon Alfred. The two division mayors, Patrick Lumumba of Badegala Division and his counterpart Tim Geoffrey of Laro Peche, are all warming up to unseat the city mayor. In the new phase is Labeja Gunya, a young, vibrant face seeking to unseat the mayor. In all this, what will the 2026 mayoral election look like?
The biggest questions that the leaders here, especially at the level of the city, are going to be confronted with is the question of decision making. The decisions they have to take on land matters, the decisions they have to take on the markets, the decisions they have to take on infrastructure, the decisions they have to take on certain things. We're seeing street parking, all those developments.
The people will want to identify with a mayor who wants to grow with them. It is very evident in our field visits, and also a mayor who would prioritize a lot how we build the potential of actually businessmen and women and make them grow in their own city.
With 32 billion budget for this financial year, what will the city look like heading to the elective season in 2026, and what will the new phase of the city be after the elections?
From Gulu City, we are joined by Bernard Lumumba, a governance expert, to discuss how politics is shaping up in Gulu City. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. We'd like to know what's your assessment on Gulu City's leadership and the governance structure of the area.
Thank you very much. The political is now shaping, and we are seeing new contenders coming in to take center stage, especially for the position of the city mayor. We've seen the division mayor for Peje-Laro, the Honorable Tim Geoffrey, showing interest for the post, but also his counterpart in Badegala, the Honorable Lumumba, also coming in. You know, they've all been contributing in the city, and this may also pose a question that, okay, they've been part of this development, so why are they eyeing at, you know, the mayor, the city mayor position? But interestingly, we have also seen conversation around the mayor being out of the country all the time, traveling to other countries. I wouldn't have a problem if the mayor was traveling to benchmark, and then we are replicating best practices from the countries that he has visited, because the travel should relate to development agenda in the city. And I think, being the incumbent, he enjoys these rights, but the contenders who are coming in, especially the young Turks, are coming in with new ideas. They're coming in with brilliant ideas out of exposure, but out of interaction with other stakeholders. But also we had people who had previously served in that position. The Honorable George Labeja is coming back for that same position. Now, his main strategy of winning the previous election was around security, which I think he will have to put more emphasis now, because that strategy of security may not work very well for him, because now we have the RCC, we have deputy RCCs, we have new police stations open in the new division. So the security issue, which used to be his core issue in political agenda, is being addressed by some of these. So we will have to see young Turks like Julius coming in, but also being in contact with the electorate as you play your legislative role, being in contact with the electorate, your oversight roles, this will contribute significantly, and it will shape the kind of leaders that we'll have in the city mayor position.
Thank you very much, Bernard, for making time for